3 home games now. You've won this one, Spencer. A difficult pitch. Your team battled on and claimed 3 vital points to end the season.
A relief. I thought it was, the pitch was a real leveller. I thought, we did look rusty. We're struggling to train. Really haven't managed to train at all, except the odd 5-a-side, and a lot of people haven't been able to move it. So we did look rusty. I thought first half was pretty even. I thought we probably just about edged it, but we weren't playing well. And but it was all about the result, and we had a purple patch in the middle of the second half, and 2 cracking goals, and the game really should have been dead. And we've made it interesting by conceding a very soft goal with a couple of minutes to go, which always makes it very nervy. And when he's hit that shot right at the end that's flown across the face of the goal, obviously your heart's in your mouth. And it was about the result and to try and move forward now and onto another massive game on Tuesday.
Yeah, no, your defence is always a strong part with Alan Innes there, but somehow today, whether it's conditions, they just seem to open up sometimes, giving room for Dorchester to run at you, i.e. the second goal.
No, there's no doubt about it. People can hear me screaming it. I think we're too deep. I think we get maybe 1 offside a game if we're lucky. If we're too deep, and if we lose possession of the ball, which happens, we're inviting teams onto us. And I thought the game was incredibly open, particularly in the first half. And it was important at half time when I said to us that we were trying to pass the ball too short in the first half on an incredibly difficult pitch. And we needed to be more direct because of the conditions. And we were in the second half. And we've got to make sure that we take all the positives of today, which was a rusty performance but a massive victory, and move forward, because we can play better, we can defend a lot better, we can play a lot better. There may be the excuse, as I said, that we've not been having a lot of activity recently, but it's a massive win, and as I said, we've got another 6-pointer coming up on Tuesday night, and we've got to take the positives from today and put on a better performance and desperately try and get some more points on Tuesday night.
Yeah, and the experienced John Nurse got a debut goal for you. Were you pleased with your new signings?
Yeah, no, I mean it's been no secret that I've let an awful lot of players go in the last month or so. We have a tiny budget, and I've saved up the money, the limited money that we have, and I believe I've spent it on quality, and I'm very grateful to Barnett, who've helped out a lot. And I thought he had a very good debut. I thought George Sykes as well did well and grew into the game as well. And I thought a fantastic 25 minutes from Phil Page, not only a wonderful goal with his first touch, but he gave us a new impetus, which is something we've not had recently off the bench. So there were a lot of pluses, but we've got a long way to go. It was, as I said, it was a rusty performance, but a vital win, and the dressing room's really buoyed by it. And we're pleased that we can, at last get 3 points under our belt and crack on.
And John Nurse got the Man of the Match award, and I wouldn't disagree with that, but don't you think the groundsman should get some sort of award today for his efforts getting the pitch playable?
To be honest, I've got all the credit in the world for the groundsman, but he hasn't been able to do much. This is he can't get on the pitch. It's too wet. I mean, literally, he was lying in the game just before. But Pete's doing his very best. The conditions are a nightmare. I think we've one of only maybe 3 games on today, and I'm very grateful to. There was probably 8 or 9 people here, Forking supporters, and the support that the club has had in the last 6 weeks in particular has been fantastic. And it's important that we remember those people now, that we've set our stall out very differently to where this club has been before, and the support I've had and the dressing room's had is fantastic, and I'm as pleased for them as I am for everybody else, and certainly for myself, that we've got 3 points, which changes the smiles around the whole place.
Tonbridge Angels, they're struggling at the foot of the table as well at the moment. But you've got to be confident going into the game after Saturday's 3-2 win. It was a great win for you, a much needed win against Dorchester.
Just the cliche, absolutely monstrous 6-pointer, isn't it? They've got a few games in hand on us. We do have a few points, but if they win those games in hand, they go above us. Very strong physical side they will be. I watched them recently. They've not played an awful lot of football, and it's just a massive game. We need the fans to get here and get behind us. We had a vital win on Saturday. It wasn't a great performance. We know the pitch is going to be heavy. The forecast is just about good enough that we think the game will be on, and we know that we can perform a lot better on Saturday, but it's just vital that we get a result.
And the formation was slightly different on Saturday. You with the not particularly with the centre backs, but the personnel. Ollie Treacher playing in there with the 3, and Adam Doyle just holding in the centre. Will you continue with that, or do you think of changing it?
I wouldn't tell you, John, if no, I mean, I make that decision nearer the time. I do think we've been particularly strong in that area up until last Saturday. I felt defensively we looked rusty on Saturday. As I said, that's easily to explain because of the amount of training and games that we've missed. And when things aren't going your way, you have to try things, and some work and you hope more work than don't. We've got some options. We changed the system 3/4 of the way through on Saturday and scored 2 goals from it. So we've got options, and that's nice that I've got some options and to give us a change if things aren't going well. And as I said, Saturday was a very tight game, and thankfully for us, the change of system and a substitute turned it our way. So it's nice that we can look at different formations, make sure that the opposition are kept on their toes, and that we can hopefully go and get another vital 3 points.
So you set your sides up then for the opposition that you're playing, basically?
No, not at all. I set the side up for us. But the reality to it is I do like detail on the opposition. I try and see them as much as I can. We have scouts that are very generously doing it for nothing, and I like to know as much as I can. But it's about us. It's about what we do generally. And we try and be positive. We try and entertain. But it's important that you're aware of what the opposition may do. But we're the home side. But you've got to look at the pitch. You've got to look at the conditions. And it's not the greatest time to be passing the ball left, right and centre as it would be early on in the season with the pitches as they are. And you saw on Saturday that I thought we passed the ball too often and too short, particularly in the first half. And the pitch cutter, took the ball away from us on a number of occasions. So it's not about the opposition, it's about us, it's about what we do, and we want to be positive. And it's just a massive 6-pointer followed by another one the following Saturday.
Okay, thank you, Spencer, and best of luck.